Welcome, everyone. You have now entered the cosmic radio receptors of KCIW 100.7 FM, located just a few miles north of the California border in lovely, sunny coastal Brookings, Oregon.
I agree.
Thank you for tuning into this week's interesting, fun program. I'm Dr. Gigi, and my co-host is, as always, Jacques Kepner. How are you today, Jacques?
I'm doing fine, Doctor. It sure feels good to live in Brookings.
Yeah,
right?
right.
Coming back for me and first time for you. Boy, we've settled, and it's just, it's really nice. Not there's any problem. We really have a lot of friends and good vibes in Crescent City, but Brookings is now where my heart is. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Doc and Jacques radio variety show. Special thanks to today's sound engineers and all-around happy and industrious people like Ray Simon and Tony Stoddard. So thank you for your work, gentlemen, for getting us all mic'd in here. We have a wonderful day, very interesting program. You are hearing this live syndicated show right now on KCIW Brookings in Oregon. That said, the same show will be played 1 week from now, exactly next Wednesday, and every Wednesday at 8 a.m. on our coastal southern friends, KZZH 96.7 FM in the Eureka Humboldt region. And then a few hours later, I think that's it. I think they're still carrying us on KFUG 101.1 FM in coastal Crescent City, which is my old alma mater. Had a lot of fun there. So now you know.
KFUG,
KFUG. So now you know. Dr. Gigi and I have your coast covered. Folks, KCIW 100.7 FM is a nonprofit 501c3 community radio station that is 100% volunteer. Dr. Gigi Reed and yours truly are proactive volunteers, and we will personally vouch for the great vibes and intentions of KCIW. If you are interested in having a show like ours or having fun alongside with other very talented people, then please reach out to kciw.org and start the ball rolling towards producing your own show or helping out in the technical or the fundraising or the marketing and so many other areas that can use your help right now within the broadcast family of KCIW. We're 15 years old now, so come on in. We're at a great point, a great road we're on. We are always looking for happy, accomplished volunteers, and that said, this radio station exists only on the charitable contributions of listeners like you. So please consider donating any amount of money that you deem worthy of such a unique community voice as KCIW. And I assure you that 100% of it will go to the upkeep and high benchmark that this radio station reaches each and every hour of every day. So please go to kciw.org and find out more. Thank you for listening to all of that. I appreciate it, but no, it's important. It's important that people know that we are volunteer with this. We need new blood. We need interesting people to come in and help out in all aspects of things. Okay.
True.
And it's normally that time, Doctor, where I would turn to you for your good medicine and health tips. You are what a fantastic multi-patent holding medical doctor and a scientist and a professor and all that. She's holding her hands up like she's embarrassed. I put them on Facebook today, by the way. I just let you know. But today we're going to forego her MDGG segment because we have a special now in its third annual year where Dr. Gigi and I welcome 5 young women to the live mic'd studios of KCIW. Okay, what let's do? I have a prologue. I do. I got it right here. Welcome, everybody, for today's special broadcast. We're honored to be joined by 5 remarkable young women, each just 18, I think. They're all shaking their heads, I hope. Each carrying grace, ambition, and community spirit. These princesses are preparing for a cherished tradition here in Brookings, Oregon, and Harbor, Oregon, as well across the country, right? This is the time of year when the high schools are having their homecomings and all the festivals and the crowning of the Queen and King. And one of these ladies today will be crowned king in a few days from now. But today we celebrate them all, their stories, their dreams, and the bright energy they bring to this town. So join me in welcoming these inspiring young women as we get to know the faces of this year's festival and the future they represent, or should I say voices?
Right? And queens rather than kings.
Wow.
But good.
Okay, good. No more verbiage from me. Dr. Gigi, please welcome our guests.
All right. So the first half, we have 3 princesses here. We have Summer Rivers, Oceana Power.
No. It's Summer. It's Summer Kessler.
Oh, I have Rivers.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. And it's Navarra Ritters.
There we go.
Raiders, I
And
have
then
that.
Oceana Power Schmitz. Now, we like the Schmitz part because that's a really common German name, is it not, Doctor?
Yes.
Do you have any Germans in your family?
We're Lithuanian.
Lithuanians. Yeah, I had a good friend in college, a Lithuanian. Not many people Lithuanian in these days, but welcome. That's special.
Yes, welcome to our show.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anybody, please answer. What and when is the Azalea Festival of 2026?
So this Azalea Festival will be taking place in May, and it's right after our Memorial Day parade. But the pageant itself to crown the queen will be this Saturday, May the 2nd, at the Elks Lodge at 6.
Oh, it's at the
Elks Lodge in
That's one
Brookings?
that's open to the public.
Yeah, you can buy tickets at the door. Doors open at 5:30.
What's your tickets?
They're $15.
It gives you,
What would you perform? You do
it's like a talent show.
talent shows?
Yeah, there's a few different sections. We have talent, and then we also we show off our dresses that we pick out and a few other things. We have an opening number dance.
All right.
Where you're all of you. Now, there's 6 of you. One of them is not going to be in the studio today because they're switching out. I should have announced that. We're going to switch out these young women into the studio at half break. So you get to hear from the other. It was going to be 3, but now it's 2. So we have 6 of you in total, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is
And
there-
so when you dance, is that a choreographed 6-step, whatever that's called?
Yes, it's
Steplet?
a choreographed dance.
Wow, that's very good. So who is the choreographer?
Her name is Abigail Adamus.
And
Oh, is she the floral lady?
Yeah, our
Yay.
flower house. She's
Right.
also helping us decorate our float.
wow.
Wow, how cool
Very
is that? Now,
cool.
when is the float? That's the day after Memorial Day. It's Saturday or
The
Sunday?
parade.
The parade's usually Saturday of Memorial Day weekend.
Which is at the end of the month, right?
Yes.
And that's what we're going to be in.
So all the 6 of you are part of the court. It's called a court. What is the function? That's the main function and the role of the court.
We mainly serve as ambassadors for our community. We are out a lot at festivals, and we also do a lot of community service.
Wow, cool. Summer, what's the main function and role of the court? What do you think it is?
I
Oh,
think
sorry.
Someone's there.
Okay, I think the main function for the court is to show up and be role models to the community and the little girls in the elementary school that are looking up to you.
Right, which will someday be in your shoes, right?
Yes,
They're going to
exactly.
come. They're coming up sooner than we think. How about you, Navarra?
I also would say that I agree. I believe that one of the main functions of the court is to show up and be present in our community,
Cool.
To do what?
Just to participate.
to participate in.
So you don't
Give
have
back.
to be a leading anything, reinventing the wheel. Just be there when there is a function or.
We will do things out of our own time.
Uh-huh.
Like we'll go walk dogs at the Humane Society.
All right.
We made arts and crafts for St. Patrick's Day and handed them out at old folks' home.
Oh,
at
cool. Yeah.
Azalea Garden and Good Samaritan.
Does anybody give you the ideas or do you come up with them?
We came up with the arts and crafts.
Very
Yes.
cool. All right. Oceana, what inspired you to participate in the Azalea Festival pageant?
I just felt like it was a really good way to represent my community. I feel like smaller towns like Brookings often get overlooked, but like we're here and we can do great things like our parade and our pageant and our festivals.
Have you seen, Summer, you're now a senior in high school, I'm guessing, right? You have seen the other seniors before you go through that. Did that inspire you as well?
What inspired me is growing up, my Auntie Sabrina was in the pageant, so I got to watch her video. My
Oh, wow.
grandma recorded on the TV, and she won clean. She was singing. Yeah.
What year do you know when?
I actually do not remember the year. Yeah,
So do you sing too?
I do. Me and Navarra are both in Seabreeze, which is the advanced choir at the school.
Right, that's with Tambadong
Yes, Corey.
is involved with that. Navarra, what inspired you?
I would actually have to say that Seabreeze inspired me to join, which is funny because the last 3 years being in Seabreeze, we've sang for intermission for the pageant. And I think being a part of that, I've been able to see, first experience what all these girls go through. And I just thought, hey, that looks like a lot of fun.
What do you what do you have to do to become a member? Can anybody do it? What are the straightforward? Do you have to do A, B, C, D, and E? Or are there any of those?
You just have to be a high school senior and submit an application, and then these applications get reviewed, and they usually pick 5 to 7 people to be on the court, depending on who applies that year.
Who's they?
Our pageant director, her name's Terry.
Okay.
Oh, Terry Misfeld.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, Terry, out there. Hope you're listening. I'm sure you are. Great, great.
So you just apply, but you know from other court members or from before court members what they are looking for, right? Or
Yes. Well, I feel like it does change a lot every year, but we have gotten advice from the queen from last year and all the princesses, and they are doing great things right now.
very good.
But
Yeah,
they
they were here.
So it's going to be whittled down to 5 or 6 or 7 at the very most.
Well, up to 8, right?
Well, I know I got cut out this year. Terry said, "No, you're just too big and too old." Okay, so
You're not
they
18. You act like one.
Oh, yeah, really? Okay.
So how many actually apply, do you think?
I think this year, everyone that applied got in. We didn't have a lot of extras, so
Good. Very nice.
Navarro, what do you think is the most passionate? What is the most important quality or responsibilities of the princess and a court? And I'll ask all of you that. But what do you think?
I think overall, if you are wanting to be a part of the court, it's really important to have a dream and to have a goal and to be the kind of person that you know throughout your life you're going to follow those goals.
Right on. Nice. Nice. How about you, Oceana?
I think it's really important to be dependent and a good representative because the court is for all of Brookings, and we're kind of like at the forefront or what people see.
Right.
What people see as a high school student or as a 18-year-old, what do you actually represent?
I think we represent both the best our high school has to offer and the best our community has to offer.
So, Navarra here, you are homeschooled.
Yeah.
And you can still go, right, and apply, and you are part of the court, even though you're homeschooled. So I think that's really cool to represent something, but it doesn't have to be high school, right? You're just high school age, or you have to be able to graduate this year. Is that the main part of it?
Grades? Are grades involved? I mean,
grades
Yeah.
are involved. Yes, we have to send Terry a picture of our transcript. I think every semester we sent 2 into her this pageant. So, yeah, grades are involved.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now, are you still being homeschooled, Navarra? I mean,
Yeah, I am. I've really enjoyed it.
Right, man. I've had my niece and nephew were homeschooled, and they were like accelerated. They were way up. I think they graduated early or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an interesting way. Didn't last year's queen, wasn't she homeschooled?
She was.
Yeah, okay. She was on the show. She was very interesting.
And Summer, and you're doing the online.
Yes, I'm doing Ingenuity, but I like it. I am also studying to become a phlebotomist right now, so it gives me time to study for that as well as doing school and work. So I have a lot more freedom.
Well, and you must have excelled before to be able to just have one class at the end, right?
I took a lot. I took classes every summer since sophomore year to get ahead, and just a bunch of college classes last semester.
By any chance, are you afraid of needles and blood?
No.
Okay, just wondering.
Just checking.
Just wondering. Now, when it comes to that, Dr. Gigi is you had to be as a doctor in England, right?
In England, you had, so here in America, doctors don't really learn how to do blood, how to get the blood drawn. It's the phlebotomist. But in England, you had to.
I have good luck with phlebotomists. I do.
I'm just scared of epidural needles.
Oh, that's where you get it out of your
I don't think you learned that, do you?
No.
epidural. That's where they go in your spine juice.
Yeah, I mean, those needles are,
They're so long.
they're long.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
good. Any advice, Navarro? What's your advice to someone that's coming up in your steed? What would you say to these young gals that are
Who want to be on the court,
Yeah.
right?
I would say just make sure it's something you're passionate about. I'm sorry. Because it's a lot of showing up and it's enjoyable, but if you feel like you're a person who struggles with showing up and you're not passionate about it, then I would say don't do it.
Yeah.
Showing up and volunteering,
Yeah.
showing up.
Well, not only that, it's just getting up and showing up is like 90%, right? Just to get there.
Just
On
being there and
karaoke, how many
representing.
people sing badly, but at least they're getting up there on stage and singing badly. Yeah. How about you, Oceana? What would you hope to transmit to these younger women?
I would definitely just say apply if you're thinking about it, because I know in the last couple years, like not so many people have been applying. It's lots of fun and you have like amazing experiences and you get all kinds of cool gifts.
So when did they decide that you'd all be on the court? Is that where we're on right now? The
Yeah.
court? Okay.
You're all part of the court. When was the election or the selection?
They did the applications. I think we had to apply by like November 14th and then
last year.
we got to know in December. So usually at the beginning of the school year.
And then when does the court start?
I think it started in January for us. Was our first meeting.
Okay.
So you had to attend the meetings, you had to show up, as Navarro
up
said,
to the
right? To show
meetings.
that's a big part of it, right? And then see if it's was it maybe like 15, 20 people at any time, and then they slowly dropped out, or was there?
You knew like right away, like if you were invited to the first meeting, you made the court, and then you just had to show up to all the other meetings and remain committed.
Very, very interesting.
And so now you have been showing up together usually, right? As the group. Are you guys going to be lifelong friends, do you think?
I have made a lot of new friends through this pageant. Like,
yeah.
before the pageant, me and Ashlyn weren't that close. Me and Eliza and Oceana weren't that close. Navarro's my cousin, so we were close.
Oh,
But
really?
I definitely got a lot of connections that I will keep for life.
Oh,
which is
very
great.
cool. Okay.
A cousin?
Yeah.
They're cousins.
Do you know what a blue cousin is?
No.
I don't either. I have no clue. just I've heard it, but I have no idea what they do. Okay. What are you looking forward to the most? Okay, first back it up. If all of you are princesses now, are you all princesses, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But one of you is going to be elected queen. Do the princesses still stay under the queen, or she just gets the scepter or the tiara, or what's all that about?
The queen gets the name of the queen, but I think the biggest thing Terry wanted us to do is make sure that the queen isn't above the princesses and that we all make decisions together and are still a team, because
Right.
we're like a little family, which is good.
Right on.
Yeah.
It's more like an MC.
Yeah.
Okay. Summer, what community services or volunteer works did you like the best or appreciated the most?
My favorite, I loved reading and doing drawings with the elementary schoolers because they were so happy and their eyes lit up when they saw these princesses walk in.
Aw.
Teach and hang out with them. So that was really nice. I had this girl was like, "Can you come have a sleepover with me?" And I'm like, "No." But
Unless your parents pay me as a babysitter.
and then I also loved handing out the arts and crafts to the old folks home because
You had the idea, right?
it was Ashlyn's idea actually.
Oh, wow.
But it was very sweet because they would just talk and talk. They were like, "Oh, my granddaughter was in the court," and a lot of stories. So that was nice.
Yeah, they're so happy to have somebody.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they feel they're just not part of the community anymore.
Well, I'm old and I don't talk and talk.
No, you don't. Oceana, how about you?
We went to the Seroptimus Club lunch, and that was lots of fun. They had a guest speaker. She talked about her background in acupuncture, and they did their student of the month, and that was just fun to see them come together.
We had the Seroptimist on
Yep,
the
the
show.
Seroptimus were on the show too. And how about you, Navarro? What's
Your favorite community service or activity?
or multiple ones?
Well,
It's hard to choose because I really enjoyed handing out the arts and crafts and reading at the elementary school. I have a little brother that's in the elementary school, and I went into his class, and he was so excited to see me as a princess, and that was just so much fun.
What's his name?
His name's Romeo.
Romeo.
Yes.
Hey, Romeo,
you
what's up, man? I foresee great love in your future, Romeo. I mean, I guess he hears that all the time. Well,
Probably.
thanks for listening, Romeo. Now, anybody and everybody can re-listen to the show simply by going to kciw.org and pressing on past shows. And then when you the past shows, there's a whole list of shows. You just go down alphabetically and you'll find the Doc and Jacques show. I think it starts with D, right? I don't think it starts with a T, or maybe it does. I'm not sure.
D it
The
is.
Doc and Jacques, and then just press play. It'll be the top posted show, and it'll be ready to replay so your family and friends can listen to this thing. Okay, Doc, you ask a few more questions.
All right, Oceana, what is your proudest achievement so far?
I think my proudest achievement was just having the courage to apply to this course.
Right.
I always like looked up to these Azalea Princesses for their confidence, and I just think it was like a really big moment for me to be able to come up, and I've just grown so much, and this court has just made me like more of myself.
Okay, that's an interesting. We're going to have all three of you ask the same question. But what's your favorite course of the past 4 years, or top three courses that you took in the past
Like in
4
school?
years?
In school?
Yeah, at school.
Last semester, I took Intro to Criminal Justice at SWAC, and I found that fascinating, looking at like the psychology of criminals and how the justice system handles them. And I also really liked history. I'm a big history nerd.
A history. All right, cool. Very interesting. We just met an FBI guy that studied at SWAC. Remember, Justin? We met him at Kuntai. Doesn't matter. Okay. What about you, Navarro? Tell us what was the question again?
Your proudest achievement.
Yeah.
Then you come with the classes.
Wait, which one? Achievement or my favorite classes?
Well, I have the proudest achievement.
Proudest achievement, then follow it up with his favorite three classes.
Okay. I think my proudest achievement is that throughout high school, freshman year, I really struggled. And now I'm graduating with 2 cords. I'm graduating with an arts cord and a medical cord.
Ooh,
and
nice.
I worked really hard towards those. And then next, I would have to say, 3 favorite classes have been all of my medical classes, actually. I've taken medical and terminology, anatomy and physiology. I also took a dental assisting course. And I think those have been my favorite.
Very cool.
You're going to Rhode Island, right?
No.
I'm going to Rhode Island.
Sorry.
I was just going to say, we don't know what you're doing, Lauren.
Oh, yeah. I want to go to Road Community College in Grants Pass to pursue dental hygiene.
Okay.
Cool.
Very cool.
Excellent.
You're almost there, right?
I know. I'm so
Hey, you
excited.
may one day be working with Dr. Gigi. I mean,
I'm not really a dentist.
Well, I
but-
know that. I know. Would you look at this one tooth I have?
Okay, Summer, let's turn it over to you.
Wait, what was the question?
Good question. No, I'm
The proudest achievement.
achievement
Let's
you've
stop there.
ever had.
Oh,
right?
my proudest achievement.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say what Oceana said.
What she said. No.
Well, she said that joining the pageant because I am super nervous for the pageant, and I feel like watching all these girls be so confident on stage and walking and talking, that was a big thing I have to learn, is how to answer questions and be confident. So it's a good achievement that I am learning that. Public speaking is a big thing.
Yeah. You know, we had that last year, actually. Quite a few people said that's what they got the most out of it from all the court, to be more confident. And there was one person, I remember who it was, she said she was so absolutely shy. She didn't even look into anybody's eyes. And then she basically was made to apply, and that changed her life.
It changed.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can talk about your favorite class.
My favorite classes were definitely medical terminology and anatomy and physiology. But I also loved at the high school U.S. history because of Mr. Fulton, because he's such a passionate teacher, so he makes you want to learn.
Mr. Fulton.
Yes.
Teaching U.S. history?
Yes.
Cool.
He's
which is required.
retiring this year.
Ah, boy, too bad.
And I loved my college English class. That was good.
Yeah, I've got my degree in English. She has 14 degrees, so I feel I'll go down that list. But wow, well, good. Where do you see yourself, Navarra, and let's say next year? And then where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Next year, I see myself starting out my journey in school and starting dental hygiene. And then in 5 years, I would like to see myself completed with my degree. And I want to travel. I want to see Spain and Greece and other similar countries.
Check out
Southern
Germany,
warm.
too. Germany is a lot of fun. Italy.
Not quite down there, but yeah.
And your favorite courses, we already asked you that? No.
Yes.
Yes, we did. I was just
Anatomy
testing you.
stuff.
Now, when you go to Grants Pass, they have a college there that has like dormitories or no?
I'm not sure. It's the community college. I'm not sure what kind of housing that they offer. I've tried to look into it a little bit, but I didn't see very many
Right.
options.
Well, unless you have a red cousin. That's a different from the blue cousin. Maybe some of you lives there, you could, rent a room from. You never know. Well, good luck on all of that. Gigi, what other questions should we ask these ladies? We only
Okay,
got
what
about 4
about the
minutes
other
left.
two?
Oh, yeah.
You can ask
Go ahead.
them. Oceana, what do you think you want to be? Where you want to be in 1 year versus 5 years?
In 1 year, I see myself just continuing in Roger Williams, going through school, pursuing my bachelor's of science in forensic science. And then in 5 years, I hope I will get into med school and I'll be doing an internship for forensic pathology.
Very cool.
So wait, do you need to be a doctor to be forensic pathologist?
Pathologists are doctors. So you heard to have patents, but anyway, they're part of the DNA technology. So if you ever come across PCR,
Look her up. She has 4, not 1, not 2, but 3, but 4 patents in DNA technology.
all right, Summer, how about you?
Okay.
1 year, 5 year.
In 1 year, I see myself working as a phlebotomist while going to school to get my associates in nursing. And then in 5 years, I see myself working as a nurse.
RN.
Yes,
Yeah.
an RN.
Good.
Does,
And then stop there.
yeah, does everybody, does most of you are all leaving, it sounds like, right? Is that what kind of the high school, it's a small town. Are you looking forward to leaving Brookings, maybe coming back, but are you excited about leaving now?
So I'm excited. Personally, I'm going to SWAC, so I'm still going to be in Brookings.
Right.
But I plan on moving sometime in my future. And I want to because Brookings is so small, but there's not a lot to do. And I want to see other places. And it's going to be hard for me because I love the coast. So
Yeah,
I want
right.
to, like Bend, I was going to move to Sisters, but it's so dry and the temperature, like it gets super hot and then it gets really
Super cold, yeah.
There's no like in between.
Yeah.
You got to experience it, though.
I know.
To know how nice it is. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's not funny, but the average age here is kind of older.
Not me.
No, not you. Because it is such a nice place to be. So, well, maybe you'll come back.
I probably will. I have a lot of family here.
Yeah. I know like the East Coast is a really big move, but I've been over there and I'm really excited to go. I love Brookings, obviously. I have family here and I grew up here, but I also think there's a lot of experiences you have to go to bigger cities to get. And I think like Boston and Philadelphia will just be a really cool place to be in my 20s.
Boston's fun. A lot of fun.
It's fun. It's true. You want to experience something else. So if you come back, you do it on your own accord and you want to be back and not thinking, shoot, dang it, I want to live in Boston.
She lived in New York when she was a doctor and London. I mean, you've been all over the place, right? Yeah. She's been, and Louisiana, which was a left turn to nowhere, but she got smart and came out here. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I think we're about at that time. Ladies, we really looking forward to seeing you again. We'll see you Saturday night at 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
This coming Saturday night at 6, right?
Yep, May
I'll
2nd.
clap I'll be out there with a big bunch of people around me telling really funny jokes. Just keep looking for me. I'll be out there.
People.
Yeah.
Don't look. Don't
looking
look there.
forward to seeing you then.
Yeah,
and
good
wishing you
luck.
best
Very
of luck
cool.
on all of it. All 3 of you are destined for greatness. Do you have any brothers or sisters or mom and dad you want to say hello to? A shout out while you're on the radio?
Hi, Mom.
Okay. That was Summer. And how about you, Oceana?
Hi, Iris. She's my sister. And then my dad, Keith, and my mom, Glencora.
All right. Anybody else
Hi.
besides Romeo?
Oh,
Romeo.
yes. Hi, Mom Amber, and hi, Dad Josh, and hi, Sister Lexi, and hi, Brother Dominic. I love you all very much.
Right on. Okay.
My sister's name is Juliet.
Oh, Juliet, Romeo and Juliet. There we go.
Oh, they're cousins.
Okay,
They're
we're going to
really
switch out the studios right now. So you ladies, we want to applaud for you coming in here.
Thank you.
Being so nice. Thank you so much. That went fast, right? It was just fun. It was easy.
Thank
we
you
look
guys
forward
very
to
much.
having fun with you Saturday night. And as they switch out the studio and one set of ladies young leave and the other ladies enter the program, I need to run down here and say it's that mid-show break here, folks, here at the Doc and Jacques radio show. It's a live show, proudly broadcasting from the KCIW 100.7 FM studios in lovely coastal Brookings, Oregon. The list of major sponsors for this community radio stations are Advanced Airlines, flying in and out of nearby Crescent City to Oakland and LA 7 days a week. So hello to Levi Stockton, the founder, and Barbara Hunt advance our big shout out. And to Michelle Ramos. Hope you're listening. And with our own vibrant local Curry County Chamber of Commerce, looking forward to seeing you, Michelle, at Saturday night at the Elks.
Right,
At the
with
Elks
the princesses.
Nick and Lisa Rail, thanks and to you and your PPA, or the Partnership for the Performing Arts, and a new major supporter of community radio has just joined the team, and that is, here it is, Coastal Home Health and Hospice, which Dr. Gigi is part of as a hospice doctor. Many of the things that you do. And lastly, talking about you again, my dear co-host, Dr. Gigi, and yours truly, Jacques. On behalf of KCIW, thanks to all of you. Well,
We had good,
successful switch out.
right?
Right?
We had to switch out. We
Of
have
Summer and Oceana and Navara.
now
And
we
now we have
have
been replaced by Ashlyn
Ashlyn,
Dietrich.
Yeah.
Ashlyn, pleasure, welcome. And then we have
Eliza,
Eliza, Devara, Dominique.
Dominique.
Okay, Dominique. Alicia,
Eliza,
Eliza, Dominique, Devara, right? Devara, I knew that. I was just testing you.
That's the ADHD that comes through.
Is it? I think I do.
So you heard all the questions, right? So you were good.
Were you able to listen out there?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Well, we didn't hear them, but Terry sent it to us.
Yes.
Oh.
He did.
I thought Linda
You didn't
was...
just hear it. You weren't on. You didn't hear the radio just now.
No, when they were out there in the waiting room, Linda usually listens to it.
shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we got you. You haven't got any of the things. While we're tuned in, Tony, we okay with the gals here talking on? Okay,
All right,
everything looks good. Gigi, lead off the questions for
Okay.
Ashlyn and Eliza. Eliza.
Okay. Starting with Ashlyn, what inspired you to participate in the Azalea Festival Pageant this year?
What inspired me to participate in the Azalea Festival Pageant this year was I really want to make a difference in our community, and I want to be able to continue to go to all the events even after I'm not a part of the court anymore. Along with that, I also have had a lot of friends go through, some of them were queens, some of them were princesses. My friend last year won Miss Congeniality, and they all shared with me all the different experiences that they got and all the things that they learned, and it just sounded like a wonderful opportunity.
Now,
Very-
Terry Misfeld is a big part of it, right? So you were
Yes.
invited by her, right? And she said, come on. And that initial meeting, was it just 6 of you, or were there maybe 7 or 8 or 10 that came to that first meeting?
There was just 6.
There's 6, okay.
We still have our 6.
And you all stuck it out. And I guess part of it was just showing up, right? And being there.
Yeah.
Okay, so cool.
Eliza, what inspired you to participate this year?
What inspired me
Yeah.
to join this pageant is my older sister. She joined this pageant year 2024, and I've seen her hard work, and it's very tough year for her because I saw her hardships, and I saw how she balances her social life, academics life, and also the pageant. So I was inspired by her, and I want to challenge myself, and I saw that one as a opportunity to build my confidence.
Wow. And what was her name?
Erica.
Erica. She was on the show. Yeah, she was on the show, our
Erica,
first show in
yep.
20. This is our 3rd annual show, folks, of
Very
doing this with the princesses, and so we're honored. And yes, Erica. So a big shout out to Erica. Do you have a mom, dad that you want to say shout out, or brothers, sisters?
Hi to my mom. I love you so much, Mama.
All right, there you go. Okay.
How about Ashlyn? Did you want him?
Yeah,
Sisters, brothers, moms, dads.
Family.
I have a brother named Austin. He doesn't live with us anymore, though. He graduated a couple years ago. I think it was the same year as her sister, actually.
Did he move to Texas by any chance? Austin, Texas?
No.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
I think he wants to, though. He actually just graduated lineman school also.
Oh, yeah, cool. Right on.
And then my mom, who's my best friend. Hi, Mom. And then, of course, my dad.
Who is best friend of the best friend?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
He is a great provider for our family. He
Very
works
nice.
very hard for us.
Eliza, what is the main function and role of the court in your estimate?
For me, the main function of the court is to represent the community and the festival, and to serve as a positive role model to younger generation.
Did you have to have good grades? Yeah,
Yes, I
she's
did.
shaking her head. Yeah, all that. I tried joining, but Carrie kicked me off the list real quick. My grades
of the
weren't up to
grades.
snuff. Yes. What do you feel the main function and the role for the court is?
Ashlyn?
Ashlyn.
I think that the main role and function of the court is to just be a part of our community, and it's just to give great opportunities to the girls that are, kind of in between adulthood and childhood. There's not always a ton of opportunities for that age group, and I think that's kind of what this is.
Now, when did you both either decide to apply?
Was that last
Like
year?
last year? No, I mean, were you thinking about it all throughout high school or grade school or kindergarten, saying, I want to do that, or just, I think I'm going to do that?
For me, it was definitely since I was little. I used to go watch all of the parades with my mom, and I would always see all the princesses go by. Yeah, they would wave just like that.
I'm waving to them. I was one of them once.
Oh yeah. And I just always wanted to be a part of it. And like I said, I had friends go through it, and I've always known that I wanted to be a part of the court.
Wow, cool.
Very good.
How about you, Eliza?
For me, actually, I don't want to be part of this, but my mom and Erica pushed me through it. And actually, I'm enjoying being part of it because I make such a lot of experiences and friendships with other princesses.
Yeah.
Were you both really timid and shy? That has changed, or were you both actually not very timid? We usually hear that they were timid, and then now it makes them less timid to be in the court, no?
I was never timid. I've always kind of been a go-getter kind of person. But I will say my confidence in myself has grown a lot, and my confidence in speaking to people. I used to kind of have a hard time. I would always look around a room or kind of mutter under my breath, but now I feel like I can hold a conversation a lot better.
Well, both of you are handling the live radio show perfectly. Really, you're very relaxed.
Thank
and it's
you.
Easy. There's no turmoil or whatnot. We've had guests that come in here and
Not the princesses.
No.
They usually were.
I've had guests that stop talking right now.
I know.
Okay, but you're not one of them.
Good.
Okay.
What criteria?
No, now I forgot my question.
Okay, well, I'll ask you one. What makes you most passionate about representing our coastal community? And we'll start with you, Ashlyn. I mean, we're living here in Brookings, beautiful place to be, right?
Yeah, it is. Something that really made me want to, be a part of the court to represent our community is just what a wonderful community that we have. We have already a lot of fun activities that we grew up doing.
Right.
I've moved here when I was 1, so I've been here my
So
whole life.
You're pretty much your whole life.
Yeah. We have just a wonderful community here. I feel like we have a very close-knit community. Everyone is friends. Everyone here is at least neighborly towards each other. And I don't know, it's just a great place to be, and I'm proud that I can represent us.
Right. How about you, Eliza?
For me, what makes me passionate about this pageant is, as a person that moved here, I've seen that the community here are very supportive and full of pride, and I want to give them back that by representing kindness and spirit throughout the town.
And that's actually what I was going to point out and forgot. Some people gain a lot of confidence. You gain confidence or self-awareness or whatever, but you give back because the people where you volunteer, where you go, the old folks home or the little kids where you read to, it's a win-win. So it's really a very cool.
Do you have to do that to be a princess and hope to be a queen? Do you have to go out into the community? Do you have to get involved? Do you have to come up with your own way you're going to give to the community, or are you assigned something? How about you, Eliza?
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of community services, and especially Ashlyn, she's been always the one that's organizing some events that we can do as Azalea Princesses.
Wow.
One of it is she asked me if I can go to to do arts and crafts with her and case coolers, and I had so much fun with her doing that because she's been always doing that since she was a little kid because her mom always told her to do that with her.
Are we talking about
Ashland,
Ashland right here?
you were mentioned a couple of times. The first
Yeah,
half that
so
you
you're
missed.
the mover shaker in the group in a way, right? And what did you come up with all these ideas? Like what?
The old
what's
folks' home things that you dropped off, the crafts, arts and crafts? Was
Yes, actually, that was my mom's idea.
she should be the queen.
Yeah, we were talking about it because I knew I wanted to do something to give back to like the older folks' homes. You know, they don't usually get a lot of visitors,
Right.
some of them, and I think sometimes when it's around the holidays or kind of after the holidays, in between that like February, March, you know, they might get a little bit lonely, and so. My mom and I spent a lot of time looking at crafts that we could do to hand out to them, and we ended up making these adorable little like clovers out of pipe cleaners and rainbow beads, and we had so much fun making them together. We had like a little crafting party at my house. It was a lot of fun, and then we went and passed them out, and just the smiles on their faces. It was such an amazing experience.
Wow.
Do you hope that you can continue any of those social services? Most of you guys probably will leave for a time going to college or whatever. We can ask in a minute. But do you hope that you will upkeep that social service even after the pageant is over? Is that part of the plan? Even if you leave and come back, I mean, wherever you go, there are social opportunities, right?
Yes, for me at least, I definitely want to keep giving to my community. I mean, this community raised me, and I just love it so much here. I'm only going to Medford, so I won't be that far away.
So what are you doing in Medford?
Oh, I'm going to cosmetology school. I was actually recently accepted into the Imani Institute of Cosmetology.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you do your own hair?
I did, yeah.
That's amazing, right? I said, wow, she's got really incredible, it's bright pink hair.
No.
No, it's not beautiful hair, but you got it curled in a super duper way. Well, you always got a job taking care of this when you get into cosmetology, but that covers everything, right? Cosmetology is the full body, right? Pretty much, or is it you just want hair?
You can pick and choose. Me personally, I'm going for hair and nails.
Your nails are nice too.
Yes, thank you.
Oh my goodness! There you go.
Right. Yeah, there.
I did this set for prom. I do nails on my friends and stuff to practice. And then also I just opened a press-on nail business.
All right.
Where you make them out of.
I just use the nail tips and I do fun designs on them and stuff. And I donated one to our Safe and Sober auction that we're having on May 9th.
Oh,
Wow.
cool.
It should be really cool, but I don't know. It's just something that I've always loved to do.
So you just have the blanks and then you paint them with your creativeness and
Yeah.
then you just sell them.
Yeah.
People. All right.
You have to do it 10 times, except for there's like different designs on the different nails, right?
Definitely, yeah. And then also you can do like custom nails where people will like send you a picture with like a coin next to their hand and then you size them out to their hand so that it makes sure that it fits perfect. And then whatever they would like as the design, you can do that for them.
I'm looking at my nails right now. I'm very self-conscious in a way. Darn it.
Oh, don't be self-conscious.
We're
Your
just
nails look
moving. We just
beautiful.
we've been moving into Brookings. We finally got smart and moved into Brookings and it boxes and stuff like that. I'm looking at my hands going, man.
Oh, no.
Eliza, how about you? What is your plan? Are you going to leave going to college? Or?
Yeah, I'm planning to go to Oregon Institute of Technology at Portland Metro. I want to be a pediatrician, so I'm planning to take a pre-medical laboratory science to take my bachelor's degree there and hoping to go to med school.
There you
Wow,
go.
pediatrician, huh?
So when you get your chance, come back. If you kind of come back, she's working at all the right places here.
yeah,
you are.
hopefully not anymore.
Oh yeah, she's retiring pretty soon, but yeah, involved.
One can only hope.
Now you have nails there too, or does she do your nails? No, darn it.
But I love her makeup. Like I love her look today. I've been complimenting her since the time she picked me up.
Right on.
It looks very nice.
Now,
You're right.
by the way, who was the sixth and missing queen princess? Do we know her name?
Her name's Sierra Stout.
Sierra.
Stout.
Oh, Sierra. We're sorry to miss you today, but good luck on the it's a Elks Club this Saturday night at 6:00.
But the queen, isn't the queen going to be selected
Nope.
on
Nope.
Friday?
No, the queen will be selected on Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah, I knew that for sure. No, Friday, of course not.
okay.
Okay.
Friday's
Well,
our dress rehearsal.
Okay, what kind of advice are you ladies going to give younger kids? Because I'm sure at one point or another you were both younger. We're all younger. We're all getting older. And at one time you were looking up. What would you say to the 8th grader or to the 6th grader, young girl, and it's looking up to you and comes up and you interact with them? What are you going to do to them? What are you going to talk to them about?
For me, if there's a younger student or 8th grader that will ask me what advice I would give them, I would probably say being yourself, being kind, being respectful, and being genuine to other people what matters the most than being a perfect person.
That matters most. Yeah, there you go. Well put. How about you, Ashlyn?
Some advice that I would give to a younger person is to just participate in as much things as you possibly can. 'Cause
Show up as
Yeah.
as you can, right.
You'll
I agree
get
with that.
whatever you put into the things that you do participate in is what you'll get out of them. And I think, that's just a really good lesson to have. And some other advice is kind of what Eliza said, but just make sure to be yourself and be kind to everyone because, eventually you're going to want that kindness to be
Right.
brought back to you.
So do you plan on coming back to Brookings eventually?
I'm not exactly sure where I want to go. It kind of depends on my parents. I don't want to be far away from them. They're literally like my best friends in the whole world.
That's great.
Wow, that's
Right
very
on.
nice. How about Eliza?
Well, I'm just gonna go to college, but I'll be back here because my family's here. So
Okay,
Brookings
very
is a
good.
cool place, but it's also, I think the average age is over 60, right? I mean, how is it for you young ladies? Do you get bored here? What do you wish we had here that larger cities have? Either of you?
for me personally, I actually want to be in a city, but my mom really loves it here. So we let her, but maybe in the future, we'll move, but not like in the very city, but maybe more suburban area because I don't want like a really crowded area too.
So what would you like? What are you missing? Why do you want to live in a big city?
Since I was a kid, I really want to be in a bigger city because there's a lot of malls that I can go to do
Mall,
shopping.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
There you go.
other options like I can also find my native food in other places there.
Your what?
My native food.
Oh, your native food. Tell me what your native food is.
It's a Filipino
And
food.
where is the closest Filipino restaurant?
The closest Filipino restaurant that I know is I think it's San Diego, California.
Whoa.
Well, there's plenty of them in San Francisco. I grew up in
Yeah.
San Francisco, so there's a lot. Filipino food is fabulous,
Yeah.
right? It's kind of fattening too, a little bit fattening, but other than that, it's got sweet fried foods. I like it.
What do you most look forward to from the pageant experience, Ashlyn?
The thing that I most look forward to from the pageant experience is just I cannot wait to see what everyone's talents are and to just, see all my friends up there having fun on the stage because I've gotten really close with these girls, especially Eliza here. I've been hanging out with her a lot more and we were friends, but we were never that close. And now I've gained a wonderful friendship out of this.
Now, when you're up on stage, what are you going to be personally doing on stage?
For my talent?
Yeah.
For my talent, I'm going to be doing a dance that I choreographed myself. It's to Beautiful Things by Megan Maroney, and I'm also incorporating American Sign Language in it.
What? So are you proficient in American Sign Language?
Not at all. I had to teach myself the lyrics and then go from there, like to plan the dance around it and stuff.
How do billboards communicate? Do you know? Sign language.
Oh my goodness.
Finally, I got a good joke out of that one. How about
Eliza?
Eliza?
What's the question again? I'm sorry.
What are you looking?
We forget too.
What are you looking forward to most?
I'm looking forward the most in the pageant is seeing everyone in the stage having fun and also cherish every moment that we've spent together, and also making friendships to the other princesses, especially Ashlyn, because since I was in the Philippines, I'm socially awkward and I don't know how to talk to other people, and I'm so glad this pageant really impacted me so much that it really shaped me of who I am today.
Right
Oh,
on.
you're both actually in high school, right? Or are you?
Yeah.
Were you both high school? You weren't home trained, right? Homeschooled? Okay,
No,
so
we were
both you.
both in high school.
And it's Kelly, who's the new principal?
Miss Whitley.
Miss Whitley. Yeah, Kelly Whitley. But she's been like missing for 2 years with children or something like that.
Oh yeah. She just came back from maternity.
Yeah, we're going to have her come in again.
Okay.
We'll talk to the high school.
Okay, where do you see, Ashlyn? Where do you see yourself in 1 versus 5 years and 5 years? We want both numbers.
Okay. Well, in 1 year, I see myself in Medford, still working towards my license for hair at this
How long does
time.
that take? Is that a 2-year program?
For nails, which is the course that I'm currently enrolled in, I'm starting that in September. That course is, I believe, like 3 to 4 months, and then the hair course is a little longer. I believe it depends on if you do accelerated or not accelerated or part-time. There's so many different options. But
Do you have family and friends in Medford, or are you going to be?
I have a couple friends. I don't have any family over in Medford, though. But
Because you can't commute there every day.
no, I'm going to move there and just try and find a roommate in an apartment.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a bunch of hairdressers or what we used to call hairstylists, right? But now it's cosmetologist, right? A
depends
cosmologist.
Cosmetologist.
Astrologist.
Cosmopolitan cocktail, I know that.
It depends on like what you go for. I'm doing hair and nails, so I kind of just it's cosmetology school. I'm gonna be a cosmetologist.
Right on.
You know.
Can you get a scholarship for that kind of stuff or not?
My school is not accredited, so I can get like grants and some scholarships, but not a lot of them.
Now, do you have personal, private, on the side training already? I mean, so that you know that you want to do it, or just you did it all the time by yourself, and that's how you got into it?
I've just done it by myself. I
So-
just love doing nails. I used to paint my mom's nails, and then we moved up to like the gel and then poly gel, but I'm actually allergic to it. I would always break out in hives, so I stopped using that.
Hence the
Not a
press
good
on.
idea, right?
Yeah, and then now I do acrylic usually if I'm doing it on somebody, but I just recently decided that I wanted to do press-ons as well.
Wow. And
Eliza.
business to be in.
Yeah, Eliza.
How about 1 year to 5 years, right? Is that
Yeah. That's where we're at.
I see myself in 5 years. I see myself continuing my education, being successful woman, and also still growing as a person through every experiences and challenges I've been going through.
Wow. And then coming back here eventually. And I don't know. I'm an older guy, so I fit in right with the thing, right? You're much younger, doctor. I know that. But I wonder how much fun. It's so many things to do nature-wise, right? In our Brookings area, right? We got the hiking, we got the ocean, we got the mountains, we got the redwoods, we got everything here. And it's so cool. And then
Do we have big fat malls? No.
where is the biggest mall? Medford, right? Or is there one in
Grants Pass?
Grants Pass doesn't have a mall, does it?
Well, like a shopping center of
Yeah.
sorts, where Fred Meyer's and Walmart. I don't know.
There's a Walmart in Press City, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, well, good. I'm glad to hear that you're both motivated. You're both involved in our community. We're really blessed to have you all in our community, all of you. The other lady that's missing is Sierra Stout. So Sierra Stout, maybe we'll see you Saturday night. Are we looking forward to a talent show, right? So it's just going to be a fun show, right, at the Elks up on stage.
You haven't seen each other's talents yet? You don't practice together?
We do practice together a little bit. Some of us have shown, some of us have opted not to show because they kind of want it to be a surprise.
But you all do the dance. Wait, who did the dance? All the 6 people do the dance?
The opening number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We're
you
all doing that together. So we practice that together.
And who staged that or who choreographed it?
that was Advigal.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. No, Abigail, the flower person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, very cool.
We like Abigail. She's very nice. And that happens Saturday night, so we'll see you there. And then, what is it, last couple hours, I guess? We'll just have and then the next day you are elected, or one of you is chosen as queen.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
Saturday night we're doing the crowning.
And that's behind closed doors, right? I mean,
No,
oh, it's not? I
it's
thought it was.
on stage at
Oh,
the
wait.
pageant.
Stay.
I mean, they decide somewhere else. I mean, they don't decide.
Maybe they're going to decide right then and there.
I think they like tally it up and then bring out the crown. Like someone goes and tallies it up.
So when we're there Saturday night, we're going to see one of you going to walk off the stage as the queen.
Yeah.
Okay, now if you don't win, are you just going to be super happy for whoever does win? I mean, there's a camaraderie, right? You've all learned, and you're all happy for one another. Okay.
So, give us the skinny again. So it's Saturday night at the Elks in Brookings.
I think it's everywhere across the country, right? This is the time that people. Well, for our listeners, co-listeners down in Humboldt, Eureka, on our other
I
station,
see.
everyone is. I mean, what is it, the homecoming? Is this the homecoming? Is that what it's called or not? That has nothing to do with homecoming, right? No. Okay, they're both looking at me like I'm talking in another language. Okay.
Yeah, you kind of
It's been
are.
1 hour of asking questions.
Yeah. Okay.
brain
So
is
not
over.
homecoming. It's the
Okay,
Azalea
one
Festival,
other
which
thing.
is only here.
Are there men involved? Are there kings or not?
We don't have any kings, but when we were just talking about this. When we were reading to the K schoolers, there was a lot of boys that were really upset because there wasn't any opportunities for the boys to be a part of it. And they felt like that was not fair. And so I was talking with my pageant director and we came up with an idea. So now we're having some of the like little princes is what we're calling them.
Good.
And they get to like help out at the pageant. Some of them get to be escorts
Little
for the princesses.
princes. I like it.
Yeah. Some of
cool
them
is
get
that?
to be escorts. Some of them get to like take tickets at the front. It'll be super fun.
Wow.
Very cool.
Okay.
Okay. So back to what I started.
What did you
is
say?
that our Elks in the Brookings,
Yes, right.
our Azalea Festival Court Princess
Right.
Queen Selection Talent Show, and it's $15 at the door.
Yeah.
And,
And
it
do we get
starts,
food or not? Although I'm not a big eater, so it doesn't matter anymore. I'm not.
Okay. When does it?
I see
when
food,
do
I
the-
eat it. Right.
When do the doors open? At 6?
They open, I believe the doors open to come in at like 5:30.
5:30. It is.
Okay. We will see you there. We wish the very best to all of you. You've all been super, super nice,
Yes.
including Sierra Stout. We'll meet you on that night, Saturday night. And just for everybody to know, that we are at you can listen to the show if you're listening. If not listening now, you can go to kciw.org and press on past shows and then scroll down alphabetically to Doc and Jacques, and you can press the button and you can listen to the show again so you can hear yourself. You can fast forward it. You can fast forward past all my dumb jokes. Speaking of dumb jokes, good luck to both of you ladies. Really
Yeah,
appreciate
so
it.
much.
Thank you for coming on
Thanks
there.
for
It was
coming
easy,
in.
right? An easy thing. Do you have any good quotes, Doc?
Okay. A good quote is
That's a good quote, Doc.
pageant today, leader tomorrow.
Nice. Not bad. I'm quickly looking up my
I have another one.
Okay.
Real queens empower each other.
real queens
And a queen
empower.
is not afraid to fail.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right. Do you know I'm wearing a new men's cologne, Doctor? You know, the one you said that makes me smell like $1 billion?
Which one?
It's called Elon's Musk.
Oh, very okay.
Okay. Last week I had my visa stolen, and now it's everywhere that I want to be.
Okay, guess what?
What? We got to go?
We're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies, thanks
Okay,
again.
Wait, hold on. You have been listening to Doc and Jacques on KCIW 100.7 FM in Brookings, Oregon. We hope you enjoyed our show as much as we have learning about the Princess Court.
That's very true. Thank you, ladies, once again for coming on. Thanks again to Tony Stoddard in the lab out there, or the engineer's booth. We appreciate you. Everybody, you're up next is Tony
Tony
Stoddard.
Durso.
Tony Durso. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys. Peace and love. Thanks, ladies.